Okay, welcome to another video here on the new channel by the Tokyo Real Estate Man. It's the new channel, but really it's the old channel. But it is going to be a channel dedicated to Tokyo and Japan real estate. And today in this video here, I'm going to introduce you to a probably the most popular neighborhood in Tokyo, and the neighborhood that holds its price like no other. Actually, Ebisu does hold its price no other. But today we're going to go to Harajuku, and I've been telling people for a long time there's still this image that Japan real estate and uh, or Tokyo real estate is cheap. It's no longer cheap. It used to be cheap. It's no longer cheap. It's the same price as anything you'd find here at Central Tokyo. It's just as expensive as downtown Vancouver. And today we're going to look here in Harajuku at just the prices. Now, in the earlier video today, I had a chance to introduce uh, the Ginza line and its importance as a subway because it was the first subway line. It's right there, the Ginza line right there. Uh, and its historical importance and its sort of first shot at the first train line that got at Tokyo's best real estate and it went to the best places. And since that time, since the Meiji time, Tokyo has continued to grow into a city of over 10 million, probably 35 million if you include all the neighboring prefectures. The first time I went there, I couldn't believe how big it was. I almost was kind of nervous going into the city first time. Anyhow, this is the Circle Line. Harajuku's on the Circle Line, and you can see it here in orange. Yamanote-sen, or it can be Yamate-sen. You can see it either way. And we'll click it there. And we'll just have a look at, oh, did I automatically go to Harajuku? It usually gives you a choice of the stations. Yamanote-sen, it's not giving me the choice of the stations. So I'm going to click there and it's going to give me, then this will give me all the Yamanote stations that you can see right here. Tokyo Station, Tamachi Station, Shinagawa, Gotanda, Meguro, Ebisu, Shibuya, and right beside Shibuya right there, you see right there, Shibuya has what? My eyes are terrible. It looks like 87 apartments. And then Harajuku, always very good because it has very low supply. Because they don't really build any high rises in Harajuku. For that reason, Harajuku is always expensive and it never brings on new supply except in smaller forms. But let's have a look at Harajuku. And we'll just look at the broad market. When you come here to Yahoo Real Estate, you have a choice of a 1DK, which you see you see the 1 LDK, there's 11, and you see 2K, there's 2 LDK, there's 7, and then 3 LDK. What do we have? There's 3 here, and that's the limit. You see in Tokyo right now, the larger size apartments, there is a lack. There is just not a lack of supply, but there is much fewer of those than there are in the, like, say, one room or the 1 LDK being 11 right there. So those two components, the one room and the 1 LDK, basically are half the supply in Harajuku, meaning that those 3 LDKs or that 2 LDKs right there are just become more premium value. Okay, let's have a look at the market conditions, and then we can sort it from here. This means kakaku no yasii jun, or like in order, cheapest order. Okay, so we can get a good market breadth. Or the first one is always like a senden, so it's a little off. But you see here, that's pretty good. What is it, 38 meters for 4,000 won? See, here's an older building. There's always deals in Tokyo. Here I said there wouldn't be any deals here, but here's a deal that might be on rented land though. Let's have a look. See if it's on rented land. If it's on rented land, it's always cheaper. down here to, nope, show you Ken Nomi right down here in the middle. So yeah, there's always little deals here. I guess it's an older building probably, who knows. And it might just be like, yeah, it's yeah, you see when they always have lots of these like kind of convenience pictures like close to Yoyogi Park or something like that, it just means that the apartment itself is in a pretty poor state. But yeah, it's a good little parking space they built here for the building. And continue to go down here. Let's have a look what we got here. 26 meters. See, this is more of a Harajuku price that I'm sort of used to. 26 meters or like 300 square feet for 4,000 mon. 36 meters for 4,000 mon. Just go through the pictures a little bit. Oh, I know this building. It's a really good location. Yeah, I always liked this building. I almost bought an apartment in this building several times. But yeah, I just couldn't put it together, I guess, at that point in time, or basically couldn't put it together because I couldn't get the money. I didn't have enough money. Yeah, it's a really neat building. Oh, this nice apartment. Yeah. Anyway, this would be a good, if I was to live in Tokyo again, will be living in Tokyo again, and I wanted to buy a place, this would be a good, in this building. It's a really nice neighborhood too, right in Harajuku. Pleasant, clean. I love it. That's a good apartment. So, oh shoot, I guess I went back too far. So we'll just come on down here again. Let's have a look. 47 meters. See, everything's really old because you can't bring on like new supply that much in. Oh, this is Shua. Ooh, that's a Shua. I did on my other channel, we did a Harajuku, what is that? Imperial Haitsu. Oh, it looked like a Shua. It looks like it might still be a Shua. Let's have a look. It looks like a Shua apartment to me. And I own an apartment in a Shua building. Yeah, it's a little dated. It's a little dated, but 47 meters in Harajuku for just under 5,000 mon. Let's see here. Here's one here in a newer building, 41 meters for 6,300 or 6,400 mon, or I guess that's going to translate as maybe $550,000 for a 1 LDK 40. That's getting up there, but that's a pretty typical design, Tokyo design. You'll see as well. That's even a little dated, maybe from 10 years ago. Okay, what do we got there? 54 meters for 6,500 mon. Yeah, that one's pretty dated, but that's an interesting layout. I like that layout. I like when the bedrooms are on opposite sides like that. That's a good layout, and that's 54 meters. Let's go to the next one right here. Everything's old here. 49 meters, 7,400 mon. Let's have a look. Oh wow, that's interesting. Okay, one of the things that it's nicer about the older units. What is this? 49 meters, for example. See how the balconies, this is an older building, you can tell, but like these balconies are actually wider than you see in like the newer buildings or anything like that. And you can see it's a really right in the middle of Shibuya right there. That's cool. Probably right in the middle of Harajuku. Let's have a look here. The next one, 44 meters for 8,000 mon. So yeah, the price is going up. Yeah, this isn't even a brand new, but it's just like it's newer. Okay, this isn't brand new. It's probably from how old is this? 22 years old. It says right here. It's a 22-year-old building. Yeah, this is pretty typical of that sort of, but it's a nice apartment. And yeah, 8,000 mon basically. There you go. Wonder what the most expensive one here in, let's go down here a little bit further and see. 56 meters for 9,000 mon. That's a really big balcony right there. See, yeah. So see how there's some great deals on the sort of undersized units here in Harajuku, but when they get bigger, there's no picture of the balcony. I was hoping to see one. Oh, look at that little groovy little wall there. It's cool, cool wallpaper. Yeah. You can see that, like, maybe you can't tell, but that's just that metal door is very indicative of that age of apartment. It's 26 years old. Go here to the next one. 56 meters for 9,000 won. 50 meters for basically just short of 1 million, or 9,500. Pretty weak pictures here, but who knows? I mean, I say they're weak. This place will probably sell. It's a very notable real estate agency, and they staged it well. Sometimes you shouldn't listen to my crap. And this one is 41 meters. 41 meters for Ichioku Hasenmon in the brand new building. This is right beside Yoyogi Park. I'm gonna mark this one off right there. I have to do a video on this one time. Have a look at that unit. So yeah, in the new building, I think that's what 4 years old. It's a brand new building. 1 LDK is do you say Ichioku Hasenman or Ichioku Hasen Habyakuman? So it means really, it's in Japanese yen. You're looking at $2 million. Okay, and we can see here, even here, like here's a 98 meter apartment. These are the kind of ones that interest me because I have a similar apartment to this one. So, see on the older buildings, this is a 47-year-old apartment, and just the layouts are just more generous than you see in the newer ones. So the newer one was 41 meters for $2 million, or the one for 47 years ago, you can have 100 meters for 1.2. Yeah, I'll go with this. I'm not built for. It's a nice apartment. I'm not built for like all the security and stuff and that. That's gonna happen in the new buildings. My daughter, she used to go to her friend's house, and they told me about like the concierge and the security, and they ask questions and stuff like that. Just not my style. I like something a little bit more just down to earth. Anyhow, that's an interesting building. Coming up here, 86 meters in a 23-year-old building for a Nioku, I guess, or 2 million in Japanese, and 92 meters for 2.5 million, 11-year-old building. Yeah, that's a nice looking building. Yeah, that looks good. So yeah, we're getting to the top end of this market right there, and the prices get but like compared to like here in Vancouver, like the prices don't get too silly. This is a lot, but to me it's not too silly compared to what you'd see here. This is a 3 million one for like 85 meters, but yeah, that's pretty nice. That looks pretty nice. And there's probably a parking spot with it as well. Well, there's always people with more money than me. Oh, finally over. This is 133 meters for basically 3.6 million. And that's a nice layout. Really nice layout. That's a balcony, probably like a big balcony right there, and that's a very good layout. Yeah. Just a nice. This is a nice apartment. This is my favorite one. It's just nice. Just more classical. I always like things with a little bit more classical materials than the immediate look. Like this kind of marble floor is always good because I like things that don't go out of style. And then Tokyo real estate will often have something that's in vogue for about 5 years and then becomes really dated after those 5 years. But if you could stick to some traditional materials, tiles, and colors like that, it just it becomes almost a timeless kind of style, which I like. Like when you go to a French castle or you see traditional materials being used. They just never go out of style. Anyhow, that's a little here, little shot of Harajuku and the pricier side of the market. And I know that a lot of people are interested in Japanese real estate for its good deals and everything like this. But I always talk about liquidity always in my videos. And if you have money and you don't want to lose your money, it's not wrong to go into neighborhoods like this, because you know if you take care of your apartment that you're going to be able to get your money out. When you buy a $10,000 house in the middle of nowhere, that's okay too, but just know that you might never get that $10,000 out of it because no one wants to buy it, because the population in the smaller towns for the most part is going down. So we always want to buy in the areas where the population is increasing. Okay, another video here by the Tokyo real estate man from Harajuku.